Just the cameras.
Whereas the original Spitfires were designed as a short interceptor aircraft. That was R.J. Mitchell, who was the chief designer at Supermarine Aviation Works.
You join us at Shuttleworth. It's the race day and air show, 1st of October 2023, and it's a very interesting and exciting day. We've got vintage cars, vintage bikes, and of course vintage aircraft from World War II and World War I, so it should be a very interesting day, so keep watching and I'm sure you will enjoy it as we go along. And here we have Bluebird, made famous by Donald Campbell, reaching up to 150 mile an hour on Pendine Sands. Also Bugattis, Harley Davidsons, as you can see, and the bikes were sprinting down the airstrip. And one of my most famous sports cars, the 4.5 litre Bentley Supercharged. Absolutely beautiful piece of machinery, won lots of events at Brooklands, and I still think one of the best sports cars ever made. And now the air show with the Supermarine Spitfire, one of the classics.
Well, if you're going to do a slow roll, I guess that's the way to do it.
During the Battle of Britain, which was obviously July to October 1940, the public perceived the Spitfire to be the main RAF. The numerous Hurricanes actually shouldered more of the burden of resisting the Luftwaffe.
My apologies for the wobbly camera, but on a long lens handheld it's quite difficult to follow an aircraft through the sky at the speeds the Spitfire was travelling at. Anyway, I hope you enjoy it, and the Spitfire came down safe and sound, landed, and then we proceed with the Hurricane. The Hurricane was the mainstay rather than the Spitfire, which was rather special, but couldn't produce the amount of Spitfires, as I say, so the Hurricane was the mainstay. And you see the Spitfire and Hurricane flying together, and then with the Gloucester Gladiator. The Gloucester Gladiator, of course, came before the Spitfire or the Hurricane and was the fighter up to and including World War II. We then move on to the spy plane, the Lysander, which could land in very short runways and take off again in very short runways, so it was ideal for getting spies in and out of occupied territory. Here we have something different from across the pond, the Havard T6 Navy Wings.
First of your three pilots today, chain happily down, Again, when the harboards have taxied in, wait to listen to the engines as they unwind. The navy wings now, purchased relatively recently as Navy Wings re-establishes itself in Royal Naval Flying Services. And that's Chris Gota in there. Note everyone as Goaty.
Here we have them in formation.
You should get this right. He's had several practices today. A wheeler, yeah. A wheeler is a term for when you land on the main undercarriage.
Next we have the Sopwith Pup, which had to make an emergency landing the other side of the airfield. It had a problem but was recovered okay.
Quite a few aircraft in the sky now. Air traffic control keeping a good eye on them and coordinating the movements going on. And also this morning, all the pilots got together and ran through every detail of their display, how and when they would be taking off and landing and fitting into the display pattern.
We now look at some fighters, and starting off with the SE-5A, which was the mainstay of World War One. And then we had the triplane. The triplane was a very good plane, but was very expensive to build and very expensive to repair, so there wasn't many of them made actually, but they did do a very good job.
The CH-51 was its size, really. It was a bursty engine and a big airframe, and hangarage was very expensive.
Here we get a glimpse of the de Havilland Comet twin engine. Fast, very nice plane. But we've come to the end of the air show now, and this is how we got to the air show and stayed for 2 nights in our little caravan, Olive, which worked out very successful. We had a brilliant weekend, and I hope you enjoy the video of the weekend. So cheers for now. Thanks for watching, and could you please give us a thumbs up? That would be good, and maybe subscribe as well. Much appreciated, and hopefully we will see you next time. If you subscribe, you will get notification of when the next video comes out. So many thanks for that, and bye for now.